machine. Walk on my machine. Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give, cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of my Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm loco. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of, mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full of, mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting it. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn if they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of, mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full of, mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting it. Don't try to act like you don't know where we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
combinations. later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. Already here, they're audible to something else.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Viking 18, 70 ring.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his man on the out route. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Pick up at 6.
Now this defense for the Lions, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. But I have to say, a very solid performance.
Great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut up real.
It's third.
You talk about this Lions defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
18 Cardinal, 8. Ready.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First and 10.
It was just third down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to run.
That's just a third play from scrimmage. They're going to avoid their three out. They did. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Vikings at 500, sitting at 5-5. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there that's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Ready. Here we go.
Throwing now is Lance. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
On the set.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And Charles, if you think about what this defense has had to prepare for, they're in for a battle. They're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one. And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Down. Double 38.
Here's Lance to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run with Gibbs. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly win with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Lance. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to go into him just a little bit more.
So after the made field goal by Moody, who's back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
People say what's the toughest route to defend? Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
That last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
The first
And
down.
that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. That throw batted away by Boye Mafe. You talk about this Lions defense against the pass. Just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline and pull it in. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 16
His
yards.
first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set, go!
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and 10 at
What
the
a drive this has
19-yard
been,
line.
just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go! Dragon 60, Panther 60, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
7 Pirates. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
Ready.
But they never did.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19.
Ringo.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. We're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Ready.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting room. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
That's complete to DK. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. To the 27-yard line. These two teams have had off-field field early in the season with the Lions winning the football game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they'll get a sweep of the season series. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready.
The Lance going to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. That screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off. You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way there goes in the yardage.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Gibbs will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Gibbs again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Lions. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The kick is good.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves in hole that leaves them needing to play much perfect football from here on out. And I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
2nd and 4. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. Now a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Looking for a seam defending 9. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk set, Mustang 19. Ready?
Now back to throw. And he'll find his man on the outside. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And look at this, he's going to keep it. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake for Brandon. Don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time. And tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
On the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 7, Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll take this and run. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people out on blitz.
TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey,
so back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Knock Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Officially that will be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. He'll let this go deep for Collins. Oh, no, he's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. 30 for the steal. Black. Hut, hut.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 67 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
now I know y'all be loving this. Right here, IMB. Biscuit is right here. People in the house put their hands in the air. Cause if you don't care, then we don't care.
Let's go. Check.
Now Lance. Now a run here off the RPO. He's got his man. It's caught for and touchdown. Xavier again as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They did recover from it. And you know, there was something happened to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
18, pioneer.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
It's caught inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Come Panther 6. Check. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. extra point right down the middle. And back with a touchdown. 21-14.
Vikings 14.
Still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Here we go. Here, ready.
A final shot before half for Lance. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working phenomenally well, but most importantly for them.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll go again with Gibbs. They'll get it again up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're offense, you'll take that kind of a run. It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Down, ready.
Lance now to throw. They'll complete this one to Collins. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 7.
Lance looking to throw it.
First down.
Another one caught by Collins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Throwing now is Lance. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
So here's Mooney back out there now to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that can make this a three-possession game.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. That makes the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Hey, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
The first down,
Only able to gain a couple there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards.
Time to give Rick credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now a deep one for Johnston. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw now, first down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 and the 16-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the Lions' 16-yard line.
He will push his way down to about the 14. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets the first down yards before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll set up to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
And now we're audible here into something else. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's a screen pass, it's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17.
17-yard line.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
19. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So in response to that touchdown on the other side, if you begin the 3rd quarter, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
Exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going to run.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
I think it was just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready?
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Here we cut.
To throw, it's Lance. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Okay, ready?
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1.
Let's go now. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And we're seeing the effect that Lions is starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front center reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Well, that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Here's Lance. He'll try and do this himself. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. It's out, it's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the final return for the Detroit touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Now Moody for the PAT. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through. Just in the lead.
Vikings 17.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Right side here, and it's complete. And they let this well upfield across the 45.
First down.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
46-yard line.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to the score.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First down.
A very solid gain of 27.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not.
Okay,
and he does
ready?
exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brent, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats and chart the win probability probably say your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got 1 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Now is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try for it.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw, this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 12.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Lance. And his throw here is incomplete.
Intended for Chizray Deacon. Incomplete. Bill Johnson there on the coverage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Chimray DK, 64 yards. And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
42. Vikings 24. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a deep one for Johnston. And he backs it away.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense
wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Vikings on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Got it.
So
Ready?
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready. Dragon 60. Hawk. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. Got a throw right sideline is complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer.
That touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have no onside kick, and we'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
It's not my problem.
Now for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. This one is incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Down. Set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick as he throws there, incomplete.
The approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on. Ready.
Lance going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Black. 95. Snap. Ready. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
When you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Lance. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready?
On play action, Lance. And a catch right side by Evans. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. And they get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Edo Blue. Ready.
Play action, now it's Lance. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Lance looks to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on 2nd down.
The connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Blaster. Here we go. Set. 10 black.
Lance looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's a short pass, and it's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On the set.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he takes a shot from the release as this will be incomplete.
But Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sign of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
60 Maverick, 79 Broncos, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that will be incomplete. They'll dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Cup 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. They'll go the other way with the football.
Intended for number 19.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory.
Got it? Set. Ready?
Throwing now is Lance. And he's going to be dropped at the 15-yard line. So it's a win here for the Lions, and it was Trey Lance, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, there's no question who the star of this game was. What a performance throwing the football. Over 300 yards, 4 touchdown passes. That's quarterbacking at an elite level.
So for the Lions, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this